Are you ready, Hoy?
I'm ready, baby.
Oh. What up, everybody?
What's up?
Welcome to Epic Quest Random Adventures. I'm Brad. This is Hoy.
What's up?
So we're here starting this live stream. It's the last Sunday of the month. So you know that's live stream day. Oh, crap. Who was that? Was that you? All right. Yeah, we got technical difficulties from our guy that's watching our stuff over there. So, all right.
Chat.
So, yeah. So, how was your week, Hoy?
Pretty good. Pretty good.
Pretty good. Pretty good. Mine was fairly fantastic.
Weather's starting to pick up. It's getting warmer. People are getting out of their holes.
Yeah, getting out of those holes and getting to it.
Getting vaccinated.
Yeah, yeah. So you've gotten a vaccine going on there,
I got
Hoy?
one.
I've got one shot. So yeah, Jeremiah's got all of his. He's an overachiever. So nothing wrong with that, though.
Not at all.
So
kind of nervous about getting my second one, but
yeah,
I think the peace of mind will be worth it.
Heck yeah. So that way we can get back to it and do the thing.
Maybe if I was a younger buck, I wouldn't care so much, but now that I'm older, don't want those sicknesses.
Don't want no sickness, man. So I guess let's jump into some Morton's List news, official news. So has everybody heard yet? Have you heard? Have you heard the news? Hey, right there it is. The Chaos Pins. They are coming out, getting ready to ship. So if you're in here, not a lot of people in the chat yet, but if you're here and you've received your Chaos Pin, you should let us know. You should tell us. So that way we know. So, there we are. I was like, where am I going to put us? Let's put us way down here in the corner. So,
on behalf of Morton's List, thanks to everybody that helped chip in for new technologies.
Oh yeah, that's what
the hat pins were for.
Yeah, it was. So they could raise some karmic funds up for some karmic technology to spread karma on the interwebs.
And now things are going really good over there on that Twitch.
Oh yeah. So which is really cool. So
really cool hat pin.
Yeah. So
shiny.
One thing too we'd like to tell you to do, if you have not, go to Morton's List on the YouTubes and subscribe to their channel. They need right now. Let's see. I took this screenshot earlier today. They were at 84 subscribers. So let's bump those numbers up, people. So for real, more subscribers for Morton's List, more epic videos that they make over there, and fun stuff. And sorry about showing y'all my people I subscribe to, but there's some cool ones on there. Jerry Terrifying's channel is pretty cool. The Ginky Panic. We shared one of their music videos this week, and that was fun. Those guys are awesome.
They are awesome.
So, and I guess let's talk about the big news tomorrow night coming up. Boom, the Full Moon Quest. Let's get you the full effect there. Full Moon Quest Part 2.
Nice.
So
is that the second one for this month?
Second,
third?
It's the second Twist Quests this month, but not Full Moon Quest.
Right.
The last Full Moon Quest was back in March. So
I like how there's a lot of these Twitch quests. I mean, there's one every other week or so at least.
Oh yeah, totally. I cannot wait till they get a full partnership and they can. Tom, what's up, Jerry? Terrifying up in the house. Fellow YouTuber doing the YouTube thing. He's got some epic interviews with Jess and one from way back in the day with Nathan, which is totally dope. So, and go check out his channel. Give him a subscribe and hit his little bell icon so you can get notified when he has new content, because we're all about promoting other YouTubers here, because growing this community is very important.
That's right.
So we love seeing everybody succeed. So, and they do the same for us. They share the fun stuff, about our channel and all that. So, So today we will be talking about
Inner circles.
inner circles. Yes, if you saw our epic tactics video from the other day, then we spoke a little bit about finding those inner circles, those members, and
Which I get it. It can be hard.
it is hard. Yeah,
And especially depending on where you live. And we're fortunate enough to live in a big little city, as it were. It's not huge, but it's certainly not tiny.
right.
So there's plenty of places to go and plenty of people to meet out there. So if you live in a small town, I could see how that could be really difficult
Yeah,
to
totally.
find like-minded people.
But there are ways around,
There are definitely ways.
and definitely with social media now, you can really get out there and kind of look around, see what everybody's into, see if you kind of gel with them before you totally, jump into an inner circle with somebody.
Yeah.
So, but
So yeah, we wanted to just elaborate a little bit further on some of the points in our latest epic tactic.
yeah, we're going to kind of deep dive into it, kind of go over. We got our notes from that episode, and just kind of go over. And one of the first things that we talked about is for us personally, there's two types of inner circle members. The first being the random adventurers. Those are the people that have, down to try a game out. They're kind of getting their feet wet, or they're just hey, I want to play every once in a while. So it's kind of good to have in your inner circle a group of people that just kind of float in and around, and
Sure. Their presence, adds a little bit of that karma freshness.
Oh yeah. So the things to look for, in that type of inner. So now this isn't an official thing,
no,
in any way, shape, or form.
And of course, there's all sorts of people in between and beyond. There's all sorts of shades of whatever.
Right. We're just trying to break it down into
a
couple of different, I don't know,
the kind of
categories, I guess you'd say.
What you're probably going to notice that you see from the people that you recruit and play Martin's List with. So.
Right. So we define the random adventurer as a good outgoing person who likes to get out and try new things, somebody that's open-minded to new stuff, and has some moderate availability. I mean, they're available when it works for you to go out and roll a quest.
Sure.
So
not super dedicated. Maybe they honestly have nothing better to do.
But right. They're bored, and you're ending that boredom for them and showing them the glory of Morton's List and the freshness of it all.
Yeah.
So, and those people may eventually become the next step, which is your epic questers. These are the people who, man, they really get Morton's List. They get what it's all about. And
hardcore, very dedicated.
Yeah, and they want to try everything. They're like, I haven't done this. I really want to go out and do it, or I'm open to anything. Letting fate decide, the next 1 hour of my life.
I'd say the main difference between an epic quester and a random adventurer is an epic quester is going to want to play every single time, pretty much.
Yeah, that
every single time the group is willing to get together, they want to know about it and they want to be there.
Oh yeah. Their level of dedication is super. Like, if you guys are playing, you better freaking call me, you better email me, you better whatever. I want to be there every time.
Yeah.
So I'm definitely one of those epic questers, like, especially with the Twitch and stuff like that. I'm really all about, playing every time on Twitch and really trying to help that new technology kind of grow and stuff like that. So,
and that's just an awesome opportunity to almost consistently list with people that you probably never wouldn't list with anyway.
Oh yeah,
because of the distance.
Yeah, just
so
distance
awesome.
wise. Oh yeah, so
that's another one of the awesome evolutions that have come with the Morton's List community.
Yes, Morton's List is definitely evolving into something super fresh and crazy. And the 20th anniversary of Morton's List is coming up, and I mean, hopefully some big things in the work. We've tried to get this information, kind of trying to extract it from the couple of the Twilight Lords that we know, and man, they're so tight-lipped about it that and
we're fine with that. We like a good surprise.
We love surprises,
so especially from Morton's List,
definitely. So and Ready to move on to the next topic there?
Yep.
All right. So when you're playing the Morton's List and you're looking for the inner circle members, sometimes finding somebody new to play with can be, kind of difficult.
Yeah.
No Face wants to know what are some other ways to talk to people into embracing the random?
How to talk people into embracing the randomness of it all. That's going. You just got to tell them to start with that open mind. Start with the open mind. Start with, a.
He also says he carries around dice with him.
There you go.
Dice. Yeah, that's good.
Dice really show the randomness.
That way you can do an impromptu roll.
Yeah, you can a good way to show off Morton's List is, all right, say you just tell us, say, pretend we're getting ready to play and we've made the oath that for 1 hour, whatever we do, we're going to, whatever we roll, we're going to actually go do. You need to give them like a little walkthrough, and, hopefully you get something that's really crazy and fun. And they're like, holy crap, man, that's, I'm totally into it. It may not be like that all the time, though. It may be something you just know Morton's List a little bit. If you're trying to sell Morton's List to people and get them to join you to play, just make sure you know enough about Morton's List that you can explain what tables are, what is Solar Rise, because if you can't really tell them what Solar Rise is, and it's hard to sell them on getting to play with you, or telling them what Yang of the Sky is and stuff like that. So.
But when it comes to meeting, strangers and trying to get them to play Morton's List, I almost hate to say it because I don't like to focus on stuff like this, but in this particular case, it's your appearance is going to play a huge role.
It does. Yeah. We talked about that a little bit in the in the video. Is
we didn't want to harp on it.
Yeah,
in
totally.
The video.
Yeah, totally not harping. Trying to, but if you want to attract a certain type of player, then present yourself as first impressions are everything. So really give them a good first impression. Give them that, I shaved today. I smell good.
Clean clothes.
Yeah, you're
I'm not going to say you got to wear a polo or a button up or something crazy, but at least clean clothes. Just saying.
Well, I'm just saying,
and depending on where you're meeting people, maybe no clothes. I don't know.
There you go. Yeah,
I'm not going to put limitations on where you meet people.
Exactly. So kind of giving them that that presentation, and if they're kind of into, I don't know, all the a certain category, then really sell that certain category to them, saying, oh, there's some really fun stuff in the chaos table.
Yeah, there you go.
And they're like, holy crap, or
maybe they're a very active person. That table, the mountain table, will be very appealing. And even Solar Rise can be a little active. A lot of fun daytime activities.
Daytime, hitting the beach, of course, that's the one I always, that's my fallback, is the first quest in Morton's List is hit the beach. And when I'm explaining Morton's List to people using hit the beach as that, and they're like, hit the beach, but I live in the middle of Oklahoma or something, there's no beaches around, then you start breaking it down. Well, this is the way Morton's List, it's very open to interpretation.
Very.
So, and with, different types of inner circle members, there's different things that they may be into, so yes, play to that audience. Yes, no face.
Absolutely.
Give them all the possibilities so they can see, oh, this quest can be done a multitude of ways and stuff like that. So So now that you got all presentable and stuff like that, let's talk about, who to hit up to play. First, start with your friends, the people that you already know.
Yep.
That's the easiest place to start. And their friends, because I'm guaranteed there's people that have people that they know that you don't know.
And you have similar interests, like-minded, and
right.
You're probably already jived together, so there's none of that kind of awkwardness, and you can kind of just get into the game.
Right. And you know, then once you get outside of your inner circle of friends,
That's when it gets a little bit tougher.
yeah, that's when it totally gets tougher. When you're, I was, social events where people kind of know each other, like cookouts,
Yep.
parties, stuff like that. That's a really cool place to really, look for people from Morton's List. I mean, they may not be bored at the moment, but you can say, "Hey, what are you doing next? Saturday afternoon or next weekend or next Wednesday at 3?"
People are together; they're already having a good time. It's I wouldn't say it's easy, but it's kind of easy to just be like, "Hey, I got this other thing that's a really good time. If you're having fun now, holy crap!"
Yeah, we can show you this other thing. And then once you get outside of those events, because those events are kind of easy to talk to people because they're social, where people are having conversations and stuff like that. A few other examples that we didn't really get into are the stuff like concerts, conventions, community events. We mentioned anything with the word fest behind it, like Knoxville Horror Film Fest. That's one we have here. Now, people are going to that event to watch horror movies. You can make that. You can say, but there's a quest where you actually go do this thing. And this would be what you would be doing, kind of give them that example of how what we're doing right now could be a quest in Morton's List. And sometimes that may pique their, interest. So,
and if you're at some kind of a fest, it's based around a single theme, so everyone there is already you're already sharing interests right there.
Oh yeah. Conventions are good. Not the best place to actually play Morton's List, because people are already paying good money to come to a gaming convention to play the games that they like. But it's a good place to meet people. And one of the things that we want to suggest is getting you a little business card made up. Maybe it's got your name and a phone number they can call, or email address where they can get a hold of you. And just because you can get them made super cheap nowadays.
They're like flyers, but smaller.
No, exactly. People put them in their wallet,
Yeah.
And put your times that you're normally available, and if you're ever bored on a Saturday or Sunday between noon and 6 p.m., call this number and we'll do something fresh.
Yeah.
And maybe putting Morton's List website on it, so that way they can go dive into the game a little bit on their own and kind of see what they're really getting themselves into, stuff like that. So,
yeah, I don't want to do a lot of finger wagging, but one thing not to do is, for anybody, even if it's a close friend, someone you already know, don't be overbearing, because people will get turned off from it real quick. Just call, hey, you want to play? It's a great game. Well, come on, you want to check it out? People just get really sick of it, and then they just won't want to play it simply on, I wouldn't say spite, but principle. Just because you're hounding them, doesn't matter what you're trying to get them to do. It's just because you're hounding them.
Right.
Hey, sure, they're lost, but
not everybody likes having stuff shoved down their throat.
Yeah.
So,
not everybody,
and unless they like it, the stuff being shoved down their throat, don't try to shove it down there. Unless they don't be pushy. Don't be a pushy ass. So, another good place, if you're into this type of thing, is bars and social events that have booze involved. Because what'd you call it? The social lubrication there?
Liquid courage,
Liquid courage, social lubrication. That,
absolutely.
Maybe don't run out and play a quest right that moment when somebody's totally hammered, because, but, you may get them a little bit more, open to suggestions of playing.
Yeah, it opens up the doors of communication much smoother.
Yeah, it does. So you can talk about it a little bit, and definitely have some good stories, when you're trying to, get people to join you for Morton's List.
That's
a
really
good old
point.
Story about a fun time while playing Morton's List. And, our one of the Twilight Lords and our friend, old Ninja Nate, has a great thing for that. he's got Stranger Tales.
Indeed.
So, which is a really fun game that's about sharing memories,
And telling stories, yeah.
and telling stories. So, pick you up a little copy of this game and try it out, and maybe use it next time you're at a cookout or a party, or
Yeah.
a bar where it's not, they're not bumping super loud music and stuff like
Yeah.
that. And and then try to remember a Morton's List type of event that or quest that you did, and share that memory, and be like, damn, okay, Morton's List. And again, see if they're interested. If they're not super interested, then then just try to get to know them, and just be genuine too. The whole thing is being genuine with people, and being kind of open with them, and listening, definitely listening to them and their stories, and goes a long way. I mean, because if you don't get a new inner circle member, you may just make a new friend. So, and then the good old interwebs, man, it's a great place to meet people too. Internet groups, classic bulletin boards, going someplace that you can put up a flyer with your phone number, or something that, hey, if you're bored, call this number, who is it? Is it, what inner circle is it that does that? Is it the Epic of, no, not Epic, Morton's Elite?
Yeah.
Don't they have a hotline that you can call and they will roll a quest for you?
Active, but
Yeah. So,
there you go. Yeah.
So something like that, is, you could do that for people in your area, whatever, or, I mean, it's not a big thing anymore, but we used to have a little thing in Knoxville called the Metro Pulse. It like came in the paper. It was its own little paper. Some cities still have them, some don't, because just that form of media is kind of dying out. But the whole newspaper thing where people would flip through it. But if you have one in your area, taking out one of those little classified ads in there or something, sometimes they're super cheap or whatever. So trying that out may work for you also. So, and
says I've been hiding "Are you bored?" flyers around my area.
There we go. Man, we were all about
great.
flying back in the day, dude.
Man.
Back in the day, we were all about the damn flying. Like every time we saw, because when we were playing, I mean, ICP was probably at its pinnacle with, it's right after,
around
Shangri-La era.
It was right after Shangri-La.
Yeah.
Before Hell's Pit.
So everybody had like Hatchet Man stickers on their car. We saw a Hatchet Man, it got a Morton's List flyer on that car. And we played. We
might even wait at your car for you to come back out.
Yeah. We found a lot of people to play with. Hey, Jessica Wiseman's in the group. Speaking of that, Hoy, did you ever get Jessica her Stranger Tales?
No, not yet.
All right. Jessica, contact him and get y'all. We don't want to be those people that never give away the freebies.
Yeah.
So get y'all freebies. All right. So, let's see here. Running game demos, is a great way to show people what Morton's List is all about. Just real quick game demos. You can show them our video. We have a video. It's how to play Morton's List. It walks you actually through the steps of playing. Doesn't really show what the game is, but it kind of shows how to play. So, and it's fairly a short video. So, you can show it to somebody and say, hey, if you want to know how the actual game mechanics work, you can show them the short video and they can kind of check that out. So, and it's kind of a skit too. So, Morton's List magically appears at my front door and a bunch of people are bored in my house and we just happen to go out and do a thing. We don't actually show us doing the thing, but it's implied. So, and one of the things with just talk about Morton's List while you're out in public. Take your game with you, sit with a group of friends, maybe somebody that you've already played with. And this was the example I gave of in the video is, I mean, this literally happened. Me and Hoy met a guy that we kind of know, but he wants to start trying Morton's List out. His name's Johnny. What up, Johnny, if you're watching? or if you see this later, we mention you. We're going to start playing some Morton's List with him very soon. And
Met up at a bar.
yeah, met at a bar. We were just sitting there, and I was kind of telling him about the different quests, and I was like, check out this table and check out this. And there's a couple people kind of back behind us within earshot. We're out on the patio, and they kind of overheard, and they listened to us for about 15 minutes. Then they were like, all right, what game are you talking about? Because they were sitting there and they had like Scrabble or something. They were getting ready to play a board game outside on the patio at this bar. And they're like, what game are you talking about? Because this sounds, and we kind of, I told them about Morton's List and the Morton's List website and where to check it out and stuff like that. And, I haven't been in contact with them. Maybe they'll see this video and be like, oh, those are those guys that were at Barley that yes, that was me. And we're still open. If you are into it, then we're totally into rolling a quest with you.
Absolutely.
So anybody that watches, if you're in Knoxville, Tennessee, feel free to get over on our Facebook page, send us a message there of Epic Quest Random Adventures over on Facebook, and just look for our little, right below me, our little, let's see here. Oh, wrong way. This way. There he is. Oh, no, I'll have to do it there. No, never mind. It's too much of a pain in the ass. But that little symbol with the little book and skull and stuff, that's our little logo. So Epic Quest Random Adventures. So,
and that's another reason why a bar, if you already have plans to play Morton's List, you already got a group of people, that's a good place to meet.
Yeah, it is a good place to meet up and do your role.
People will see it, people will hear, and will be like, what is going on?
Oh, yeah. Don't pick your local nightclub that's super bassy and stuff like that where you can't talk. Pick a place that's like your local dive bar where there's, everybody's just sitting around having fun, having a drink.
Because if you're a little shy, maybe you're a little apprehensive about approaching strangers, then they'll come to you. Right. It'll be a little bit easier that way.
Oh, yeah. Especially, man, we have a bar in Knoxville called Token Game Tavern, which is a gamer bar with arcade games and board games, and they play Dungeons and Dragons there. And I mean, we're really lucky here in Knoxville, has some friggin' cool places.
Yeah.
So, if you seek out these, if you have anything like this in your town, look for those type of places. Even before that, before we had a gamer bar like that, we had Green's Tavern, which isn't around anymore, but Green's Tavern had board games, and people would sit there and play board games and stuff like that all the time. It was a cool place to, meet new people, and and they're already in that mindset of playing a game. Yeah, so
these are already gamers.
So totally cool. Let's see here. I'm trying to read some of these comments. Well, if you want to talk about something, I'm gonna read some comments real quick here. And
you'd be surprised. Don't just hit up gamers to get to play Morton's List with. You'd be surprised how many other types of people would be really interested. And it's funny because just gaming in general, video games, board games, card games, strategy games, all games it's huge now. It's not just nerds playing games now. Girls, boy, everybody,
yeah, everybody's playing all types of games. All types of games. So, and Jerry, yes, go to our Facebook group and send us a message if you have any questions about 360 degrees of the inner circle. Totally into it. And man, I mean, we can always set up if you have questions you want to ask us directly, hit us up there, and we'll try to work something out where maybe we could even sit and talk to you via Zoom or something. If you wanted to communicate with that, we can do a little, Zoom chat for a little bit and discuss Morton's List or 360 or anything that you want to talk about, because we are always up for discussing and talking about Morton's List and trying to get more people playing and into the game. It's just, it's a weird thing because you got to be up for it's really hard to say, hey, are you
great? They've got a D&D bar where he's at called D20.
Oh yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
That is dope.
A D&D. Yeah. I mean, those types of places are really cool to meet up with people to, because maybe after they've been playing maybe they've been running a campaign for a year or so. I know after a year or two, man, I'm like, I love playing games with people. Maybe it's time for a new game to try something out, though. So,
Yeah.
So it's kind of good to take that little break. And Morton's List is a good game to take that break because you can literally end up doing anything. You know, I mean, there's like what a 1 in 360 chance of rolling role-playing games. So that you may, all right, we're going to take a break from D&D. Roll the boulder. Okay, cool. We got Cosmic Law. Bam. Oh, shit. Role-playing game. All right. Maybe it's time to try a different role-playing game. Maybe. Who knows? Besides D&D or whatever you're playing. So.
And speaking of 360 degrees in the inner circle, if you have a Martin's List, you need to go get that supplement 360 degrees in the inner circle. It's on Amazon along with the quest logs.
The quest log, yeah.
They're both there. They're available in stock, ready to ship.
Yes, I've recently bought some, and a buddy I work with joined us on our last live stream. Sean Harrison, or Michael Harrison, he goes by Sean Michael Harrison. He won, and I have his copies. They're actually laying here on the table because I'm so forgetful and I forget to take them to work with me. But he'll be getting those this week. So
yeah, they're cheap. What, 16?
Yeah, like $15 a piece. Yeah. If you buy them both, you can get free shipping. So bam, there you go. And Morton's List gets some money from you buying that. So you're supporting the cause, man. And if you want to support the cause, hit up Morton's List at Gmail, and send them an email, and they do have like a way if you want to make a donation to them, or I think they had some success with this hat pin thing. They may be doing some more of that, hopefully.
Great.
That would be totally awesome. So yeah, alcohol is the secret ingredient sometimes, but you just have to be careful because, man, if they're wanting to roll a quest real bad and you're already shit wrecked, that used to be one of our rules with our inner circle. We're going to get into our old inner circle here in just a minute or two and talk about the Twilight Circle. Yeah. And that was one of our rules, though. We cannot start a quest while drunk.
Yeah.
Because you never know what you're going to get into, and you may have to travel and leave. And
you don't want to bring unwanted attention.
Right.
What if the quest calls for you to drink more?
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
Oh, boy. For a bad time.
Yeah.
Or a really, really good time.
Yeah.
So, and if you have an inner circle member that's not into drinking, never try to like force that on them to have to drink either, especially if it violates their moral code, or if somebody has substance issues, always
especially
take that into consideration. And because Morton's List can be a great thing for them to get away from those substance issues and try something.
In an Uber age.
Oh, there we are. Yes. Living. But if you're like me and you still take the Uber, and it's like $50 to Uber. It's like,
it is expensive.
Yeah, it can be if you live out in the sticks, depending on, where you live. So, but yes, if you can Uber it up, baby. All righty. So, are we ready to jump in, or do you want to squeeze in a little closer to me here, Hoy?
Oh, yeah, baby.
All right. We're going to try to squeeze in a little bit, and we're going to bring in our buddy Jeremiah a little bit and just kind of talk a little bit about the old inner circle, the Twilight Circle. Let's see here. All right. Do I need to go over it a little bit?
Yeah.
I can. All right. Come on over. Close. All right. So y'all have to share that mic because I got too many.
If you guys got any questions about our old inner circle, definitely let us know.
Yeah. All right. So right here, let's pop up a good image for you.
Oh, wow.
Oh, hold on. Let me move us around. Let's get over here in the corner. Man, look at these babies.
Man.
These young chillins. All right.
What is this circle? What?
Yeah. The Twilight Circle. And let's start over with the young lady over in the corner. That was our friend Corey. She was definitely wild and, brought a lot of chaos and fun times to the.
She was a Spitfire.
Yes, definitely. And then the right next to Corey is a young version of Hoy. Very young. He looks like he's about 12 there, because I think when he first started playing, him and Jeremiah were like 18, 19.
Yeah.
So then, of course, you have my big fat gumpy ass there in the middle. Now, just remember when you guys are talking to put your face over by the mic. So lean up. And then our friend Merlin. he was he was definitely fun to play with. Brought a lot of karma to the table.
Oh yeah.
And then you got Ian right there. Ian was me and him were super tight back in those days, like best friends. And man, he just helped me assemble our little group of friends, and brought a lot of karma and stuff to the table and stuff. And we had a lot of good times, a lot of crazy good times. And then of course there's Jeremiah with
The
his little
skinny
baby,
kid.
little skinny dude.
It was great.
So
Man.
so that's the old
That was
inner
my
circle
turn.
back in the day, man. And I got another picture of us. Let's see, here's another one of us out by my old house. We all had our little Morton's List gear and fun stuff. So, we always would either meet at my house or out in Knoxville at like the Market Square parking garage and Roll Quest. Jeremiah, if you will watch because I'm going to be going through all these images,
Yeah,
watching the
for sure, I
chat
got
for us. If anybody has any questions or comments,
Jerry
just
said there's sober rides are a swipe away.
So let's see here.
And this was just our little group of friends.
Yeah. And I've got some examples of some quests here's another group shot. I forgot this. Here we are.
Wow.
So that was minus Merlin. So there we are, kind of out doing our thing. Look at Jeremiah
With the spider
the spider legs on his head. Oh man. All right. Let's see here. One of the things that we did Morton's List related was what the hell, and zombies. We dressed up as some
Gotta love the
zombies, and we were the reason that Knoxville, Tennessee has a zombie walk. I started organizing it, and back in it was, what year was it? 2006 when we did the first one, or something like that.
So.
Mm-hmm.
And we did it in May too. It wasn't a Halloween thing. The very first one was like May 13th, 2006. And there was like 75 people that showed up for a zombie walk in the middle of May.
We walked down and we were expecting like a handful of people, and there was already like 25 gathered. And we were like, oh
hell
crap.
yeah. So
It was great.
So it was totally awesome. And from there, that is still going on.
No, it's a charity event.
Yeah. It became a charity event for years when I was doing it, and I've passed it off to a gentleman, and now a new gentleman that owns a local haunt here in Knoxville called Screamville. His name's Doug. He's going to be taking it over and run the zombie walk. And man, this year coming up, I think it's going to be back to being huge, because man, he has a very awesome haunt that's very successful, and he wants to put in some work.
We did a YouTube video.
Use your
We
mic.
did a YouTube video.
Yeah, we did.
At Screamville.
Yeah, we did. We filmed a YouTube video over there. It was for Yen of the Earth Spread Horror. So, and if you want to check that place out during the daytime, see what it kind of looked like last year, you can check that out. All right, here's another one we did. This was Hellified War.
That was great.
That was a fun one. We took a bunch of like that PVC piping, cut it up, painted it, and had a bottle rocket war, shooting bottle rockets at each other. That was a very fun time. That was my old garage, and you can tell back in the day, photography skills and stuff like that wasn't really on point. Tiny little 3 megapixel, point and shoot camera.
We barely had camera phones.
No, dude, we really didn't have camera phones.
No.
Really, I mean, those back then were like 1 megapixel. They were complete garbage.
Yeah, the only reason we have the photos we have is Brad was constantly taking photos of us.
Constantly, all the time. I was all about documentation. And that's a great thing to bring up, man. If you get an inner circle and you play Morton's List, document that stuff with photographs, because it will help you remember what you did when you're reading your quest logs, or it will help you if you ever do something like this and you want to share some memories.
Bringing back the memories.
Exactly. So, I mean, the nostalgia is real. All right. On the next quest, we about killed Hoy. Right here we are. This is one of
Hiking.
Yeah, let's see here. I'm going to take us off screen for a minute so you can see everybody. We went on a hike to Abrams Falls, And we went the back way into Abrams Fall, and apparently that's a 6-mile hike. And we about killed. We never made it to the falls that day. We hiked for hours and hours, and poor Hoy we about
See, that's
killed.
why I don't like mountain, y'all.
Yeah. Yes, this was definitely a mountain quest. So, had a few pictures of that, and here's another one that was fun. This was me, Merlin, and Bats. We had in the earth weapons of destruction, and we made some vicious weapons out in my old garage, and that was really fun. That was a fun quest to do.
What did we tear up anyways?
We didn't do anything. Did we
Really?
do anything with them? I don't recall. I mean,
I
we
thought
probably
we
hit
put
something.
some-
We
yeah, I
probably
thought we-
made something and destroyed it.
There's
but
no telling what we hit.
yeah, I didn't. I got our. I was all about the group glamour shots of everything. You know what I mean? So
Those jorts.
I'd break out the tripod and set up the camera and go, oh yeah, we're doing this thing. All right. So let's see here. Oh, here's another one from the garage. We had a mutation, I think, on this one. We had dead weight.
Yeah.
And Hoy was it was the dead weight. So he just got carried around for, I don't even know what the quest was that day. But I remember, when you see that right there, I recall the mutation. So
I almost want to say maybe it was opposed forces or something.
yeah, we did something like that. I think it was maybe a mountain quest that we did outside, and
Darn, I just had to lay there.
yeah.
Oh, drag.
Oh, drag. You're like, I didn't want to do the mountain quest anyway. I will be the dead weight. Literally, the dead weight.
Yep, couldn't move.
Now, another time that was real fun, we had unexplained entities, and we went to Old Grave Cemetery, and it was a hot summer night, as you can tell
It
by
was
my fat,
sticky.
sweaty ass out there. Because welcome to Tennessee, where it's 85 degrees at night and the humidity is like 95% of just, you walk outside, just grow. It's not as bad as because I've been to New Orleans, and holy frig, man, that sucks. And and I've been to Florida a few times, but I've never stayed inland. But Florida, if you're near the beach, it always has the nice
Coastal breeze.
But if for all you people that are into the unexplained entities, check out this next photo. Hopefully you can see it well, but there are
spooky.
tons of orbs in this picture. Tons and tons and tons of orbs all over this. And I took 2 pictures at almost the exact same time. The next picture, there's not a single orb. And I took a bunch and kind of looked at a few, and some would have orbs, some would not. And same camera, same settings, nothing changed, just bam, bam, bam. So, if people say it's dust floating, I don't know, man, because that does not look like dust or pollen to me. And they are different. Some of them are blue, some of them are yellow, some of them, are really bright. I don't know, man.
If
So
memory serves me correctly, we ran into another ghost hunting group while we were there, or was that a different one?
I don't know. I don't
I thi-
recall that.
We were out playing, and we ran into a ghost hunting group while we were out playing Warden's List ghost hunting.
Imagine that. How karma brings people together. All right. This is a fun one. This is one that Hoy dominated.
Delana says, "Ooh, love spooky stuff."
So this went up to Pigeon Forge and did some miniature golf. So that was a mountain quest that Hoy did not mind doing.
At all. I love mini golf. I killed it.
Yeah, he was like destroying all of us too. Our blind homie here
the blind kid
would
in school
destroy you in some damn mini golf, buddy. All right, there we are. I forgot. I've been we haven't been up on the screen. We've just been showing the pictures, but hey, it's all good. All righty. Let's get into. I don't even know what this quest was, but somehow we put Hoy behind the wheel of a vehicle.
Hoy doesn't do well with brakes.
He
at
doesn't
all.
do well with So
This is in a parking garage.
yeah, this was our parking garage that we always used to meet up in. Mark, you could not do that today because this parking garage is always full nowadays. But 15 years ago, I guess, when we used to go up
Yeah.
there all the time, or
Yeah.
14 years ago or so, man, you could always just go up. What was the floor? Was it the 5th floor we used to always go to?
right below. That way we weren't out in the sun.
Yeah, we weren't out
That's
in the
right.
sun. We were always like the 5th floor. So, we'd
And it
go up
was
there.
hot then too. It was middle of summer.
Oh, yeah. We didn't mind so much. You're in the shade. It's not that bad. So we'd go up there and meet, do some Morton's listing. And, man, we introduced a lot of people to Morton's List back in those days. We used to have we got this little custom scroll made up. And it was, if you can kind of read it, it says the Twilight Circle Scroll of Fresh Karma. And we have a thing for your name, your ninja name, and the date, and people would fill it out. And to show you what this thing actually looked like, that's just the side you could write on. The back side of it, this thing was exactly 13 feet long, and on the back had every table. And it was on that kind of material that you make banners out of. So it was, it's durable as fuck. And this is one of the things that whenever the Twilight Circle kind of disintegrated and we all went our own ways, and me and Matt's got hammered drunk one night and decided to burn everything in my backyard. I don't know. It wasn't really a drunk. We already made that decision?
Yeah, we had made that decision, and we got drunk as we did it.
We got drunk as we did it. And that's the night that bat shit in a bucket.
Oh,
You'll never live that one down.
no.
We won't talk about the other one now, but we will talk about the pooping in a bucket.
Thanks. Appreciate
So,
that.
yeah, that'll be time for another story. So that'll be something that'll be a Patreon exclusive. The other story is
There you
so
go.
much better that once we get a Patreon, if we eventually do it, then that will be that story.
You can just donate straight to us, and I'm sure somebody will tell you this story.
Oh yeah, $5. I will. Yeah, I will come to your house and tell you
Alright.
this story. Yeah, $13. How's that?
Okay, that's
There
a
we go.
little
That's a little better.
We'll put that story on OnlyFans.
Yeah, there we go. That'll be. Yes. Okay. Okay.
Orange List OnlyFans.
Oh, there we
Ooh.
go. Epic Quest OnlyFans. There you go. So, but yeah, this thing was 13 feet long, had all the tables on, super dope. And we threw it into the effing fire, man. Threw it into the fire. But, it was time. The karma was at a dangerously low level, and fire purifies and gets rid of the bad karma. And we burnt some relics. We had a big box that said Twilight Circle. We burnt almost all of our
Quest logs.
Oh yeah. Me and
Quest
him.
logs.
Yeah, we burnt our quest
Somebody
logs.
didn't know.
Yeah. Well, Hoy wasn't. He'd already left the
Yeah.
group at
Yeah,
that
yeah.
time, and Hoy'd left at the time, and he was with some people that had him convinced that we were a cult and stuff. We weren't officially a cult. We were like cult-ish. We call it cult-ish.
We're like cult light.
Cult-like, but not in the bad way. In the totally everything that could be totally fun about a cult. That's what we did.
Yeah.
And they had him convinced that we were trying to steal his soul or some shit. It's like, nah, man, we just want to play this game.
Rough
Delana-
times.
Delana says your OnlyFans could be 3 guys, 1 bucket.
Oh my god, 3 guys, 1 bucket. Whoa. Oh, jeez, no one wants to see that.
Man,
Well, actually, there are people that want to see him, would pay good money, but no, I just could never. Alrighty. So let's see here. Am I out of pictures yet? I think I'm getting pretty close to being out of pictures.
Yeah, I think Hoy-
Yeah, we
yeah.
went through about all of them. Let's see. That one. Yep. Okay.
So wrapping up.
Well,
we got-
yeah. We can.
We got about 10 minutes. left.
We got about 10 minutes, so we can sit and chat. We can run a bit long. That ain't no problem. So let's
It's
get
funny,
back.
I was looking at these pictures. I'm like, I wonder what happened to some of these people. Because I know
Oh,
the
sorry.
previous picture,
Sorry about that.
one of them moved to Florida, and the other 2 just sort of disappeared.
Yeah. Well, that's how it is when you're
Yeah.
young. People that you meet, they end up disappearing and going their own ways and living their own lives and stuff like that. Bam, there we are. Big screen. Whoa. There we are. All
And
big
we wound
ugly.
up playing lists with a lot of people from the 3-Star Ninja group.
Oh
Yes,
yeah.
for
3-Star Ninja. We had our own little like a juggalo group that met up, once a month, and we would, go and let's see, we do cookouts, we played a lot of laser tag, we did some Morton's List things. We're always doing something fun. We're trying to be a positive juggalo community because it was back when juggalos were really getting a bad rap. for being a bunch of assholes, and we're trying to show no, we're not assholes. We're really cool. So
I miss the mini gatherings.
oh yeah, mini gatherings that juggalos used to throw, and just didn't need no official stuff behind it. Just get together and have a good time and hang out. So very
Summer's
fun.
coming up, we can throw a barbecue down.
Yeah.
Maybe roll one of the cooking quests.
Yeah. Oh yeah. So gourmet a new way. Let's try some new type of meat no one's ever had before. No. We'll go vegan. It'll be a vegan cookout. How's that, Hoy? Would you like that?
I would.
Yeah,
All right.
I'd be down. I'll try anything once, food wise.
All righty. So let's see here. So man, I swear, live streams, this hour flies by so freaking fast.
Every damn time.
Oh, Delaney says that her first mini gathering was the one over at Prince's Deli. Yeah, Prince's Deli over on Level Road. We had one, and that was a fun.
That was a while back.
Hell yeah, well, dude, that was back in what's here? What group was? It was me, Ian, Red, and Travis, and we had the down south DSJ down south Juggalo, and then we changed it to Ninjas in Action, and then we were we were Ninjas in Action, I think, doing that because we'd met up with some other people, and yeah, so did a bunch of fun stuff back in those days, mini gatherings, and man, I've always been that type of person. I'm an organizer who brings people together and has fun and does lots of cool stuff. Always enjoyed being like that.
Mushroom.
So
No Face says mushroom steaks, man.
Mushroom steaks.
That's where it's at.
That's
For
it.
a vegan.
Agreed.
I said we'll try to change this background up a little bit. There we go. There we go. We got the little bit of this going on. So but yeah, thank you all for joining us. Shoot, yeah, we always enjoy having some people on, and we really, I guess, we learned a lesson this week. We're a bunch of idiots and did not promote at all. So we'll try to do better in the future to promote. Vegan cookout 100% violates my moral code. Yes,
Well, we can run 2 grills.
Yeah. Or we'll surprise them.
Yeah, it is mushroom.
I was gonna say, share, subscribe, all that good stuff on our YouTube.
Yes.
The little bell.
Yeah,
so
tell
we
a friend about it and get them to subscribe and
get those subscribers up.
yeah, and watch our videos too. Every once in a while,
Throw
turn
on something.
turn the volume down low and let the videos play and just kind of use our soft, subtle voices to fall asleep to. Let us put you to sleep. So
Give
or
nightmares.
just turn it on, let your pets watch, because I mean we have a lot of good content for pets to enjoy. Just
Yeah.
let the
That
pets
way
watch.
they don't feel alone.
There you
I
go.
leave the TV on for my kitty cat.
Exactly. Leave it on for them. Put this on and all that. But shoot, yeah. Let's anything. Oh, let's go back. Let's really pound this into people's head because I want to see a bunch of people on this tomorrow night.
Oh, yes.
Let's see here. Bam, right
Twitch,
there.
Moon
Twitch
Quest,
number 2.
8 to 10 p.m.
Oh, it's 8 to 10 p.m.
Yeah,
tomorrow.
8 to
Oh,
10.
awesome. Because man, let me tell you, those 9 p.m. quests.
Yeah.
And when you're not done till midnight was kicking my ass. So tomorrow it will start at 8 p.m. So yeah, let's get that officially out there. 8 p.m. tomorrow, and that's Eastern Daylight Time. So that is
Joanna
if you're over here
says
on the
that
East Coast.
She's got some people that's checked us out on her WoW guild.
Well,
Appreciate
heck yeah. Give them to hit that subscribe button, check out a few videos, and hopefully we don't bore them too much to death. If you do watch our streams and and you think we're a little bit boring because we don't have music going on, the reason we don't have music going on is because copyright thing is a thing, and we don't want any of our videos getting flagged. So
Not this early on, anyways.
yeah, because we eventually
building.
Yeah, we're still building, and we want everything. If we can get some dang revenue one day, so that way we can have some nice multi-camera stuff going on and stuff like that. And
Maybe a wider table so I can sit in on more of these.
yeah, maybe like one of those V-shaped table or a different setup, so that way it'd be a little fresher. So, but yeah, so join us tomorrow. Always a good time on the official Morton's List Twitch channel, and definitely again hit them up on the good old let's see
Facebook,
here, Facebook,
YouTube.
yeah, and if you follow anybody on Facebook or like anything on Facebook, if it has the follow tab, man, for stuff like our channel, Morton's List, hit that follow tab because it really helps out those. Facebook's kind of changed up the way their stuff works, and you won't see anything unless you follow the channel.
Yep.
So try to follow, hit that follow button.
Also, Discord. Morton's List has a Discord.
Yes, they do have a
Do
Discord.
we have a Discord?
Hell no, we don't have a
No.
Discord. Yeah, there
That's
would
too
be
much.
nobody there.
Um,
Because I can barely keep up with the Morton's List one. I don't want to have one for us. That just wouldn't be fun yet. Now if we got big enough where this is my full-time gig and I don't have a day job, then hell yeah, I could do that. But right now we're not big enough. We still have other things going on. So
right.
but we do appreciate everybody that tuned in this afternoon to join us on a Sunday afternoon at 1:00. I know it's right in the middle of the day, and kind of, I don't know. Tell us, does this time frame work for everybody, or does it? If you're watching this later, maybe comment or go to our Facebook and send us a message saying, "Hey, your timing for your live stream sucks." That's a reason a lot of people don't watch. We just like being consistent for now. We may eventually, if it kind of grows a little bit, maybe try to do 2, maybe, I don't know,
Yeah,
and do one at a either a Friday or Saturday night. It's just we don't want to compete with too many of the big streamers because we don't have,
We ain't famous.
we ain't famouses, so we're just regular dudes trying to play some Morton's List and get all the life experience milked out of life that we can. And we encourage you to do the same. Go out and live epic and be epic, and
Stay random.
So all right, so Hoy, you want to say anything, your parting
Right now,
words?
just right here in the middle.
Oh, run sandwiched in the middle. So thank you all again for joining in, and we will see you in the next video
On Twitch.
Yeah,
Tomorrow. We'll see you tomorrow.
we got to say a little something, not give it away at all. We have a video that we're getting ready to make that we either make people love us or hate us. We're going to say some things, and get ready for one. It may take a few weeks to come out because it's just now in the idea. We've been kind of talking about this idea for a few weeks, and it's a video we really want to make. We hope we do not anger anyone when we make it, because it's got some real shit in it that we want to bring up. I mean, this will totally be our opinions, and hope we don't make anybody, our friends, mad or anything. But we got some stuff we got to say about some stuff. So get ready for a big one that's going to go there. So, but yes, definitely Jerry Terrifying 1300 hours is the most karmic of time. That's the reason we pick it. That's the reason our videos usually come out on Mondays, Morton's Mondays at 1 p.m., 1300 hours. So yes, that's the reason we do what we do. So, all right. Thank you all again. And
Thanks, guys.
we will catch you next time on another stream in another lifetime of good night.